65 days ago, Gary Palmer took an oath of office and became the freshman representative from the 6th Congressional District of Alabama. He, in fact, joined us here on Focus at 4 just days before going to Washington, and he is back with us today. We welcome you. A little grayer up there, but hanging in there.
Yeah, my son said that I'm getting grayer.
I'll start out with an easy question then. What has surprised you most about being on the Hill?
Not a lot, but I guess if anything, it would be the pace. But I kind of knew it'd be that way when I asked for the budget committee and I got on budget, and that's a tough committee to be on right now. And I'm on oversight and government reform, and that's going to crank up a lot with the email stuff and the IRS emails. And
well, you're just leading into all of my questions then. Let's start then with the budget. As you said, you're on the budget committee. Next week, the House will release or unveil its budget. You took the budget director under the Obama administration to task, calling what they had come out with basically, it made no sense. It was nonsense, you felt, to you. You believe, have always said, that you need to live within your means.
Right.
So what are we cutting? What can the GOP say we need to cut?
Well, I think what we've got to do is reach balance in a 10-year window. Okay. But we've got we will not be in balance this year. But we need, in my opinion, we need to be below what we spent last year. We've got to get on that track. On a track to reduce. Right. And a lot of what will come out of the budget next week, and this is going to be an extremely busy week because we'll do markups, and this is the kind of stuff that'll start early in the morning and go past midnight. Mm-hmm. A lot of discussion with our Democrat colleagues on the budget committee, and I'm sure a lot of disagreements. We'll be watching. And one of the challenging things that people can be watching for is that I'm of the opinion, and this is one of the areas where I do agree with the president, we need to spend more on defense. But we got to figure out a way to do it and stay within the caps. Stay within that cap that you're setting. Now, I know this actually was 47 senators who signed on with the letter that went to Iran, but I know you, and I know you have an opinion about this. Were they right on target in doing that, or were they over the top? I think in substance they're on target. I'm not sure that I would have sent the letter to the leaders in Iran. I might have sent it to the guy in the White House to remind him that the Constitution requires the Senate to ratify any treaty, and maybe copied the guys in Iran. But I really don't think it makes a whole lot of difference to the leadership in Iran what our Constitution says or what kind of agreement that we negotiate with them, because I don't think they're honest brokers. I don't think that they're trustworthy, and I think they're on a path to get a nuclear weapon. And should scare all of us. It should scare everybody, and this argument that their nuclear program's okay from an energy perspective doesn't hold water with me. What about Hillary Clinton? Hillary Clinton's emails, you just mentioned the Oversight Committee. Trey Gowdy already saying we want her before our committee 2 times. The first time to explain the emails. Has she blown up because of this process? Is Hillary Clinton now going to be an also-ran? Is this going to be too difficult and drag on too long for her? You know, I think that's a good question, Pam. I think there's a certain amount of Clinton fatigue that the country's experiencing, and it seems like almost the old cliche of broken record. You go back to the Rose Law Firm and the shredded documents there, and the Whitewater deal with the insider trading, and it just seems like it's one thing after another. It's that wherever the Clintons are, there's this there's always these questions that are raised about how they do things. Now, in regard to the emails, like the president, I learned about it through the news. So I withhold any final judgment until she comes before the committee, and I think she'll come before the Oversight Committee. And the second time she comes will be before the Select Committee on Benghazi. Very, very quick question, like one-word answer. Yeah. The fact that the ban on the bullet is not going to take place now. You happy over that? I am. That's what needed to happen, in your opinion. We'd love to talk about that a lot more. I got to go. Gary Palmer, good luck. Good to see you, Pam. Thank you.